Boom, 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 boom. We are in. I like a stick a boom, boom, boom. Yo, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh. It's super fucking ugly.
Oh man, I'm stuck. No. I got in the streets. Into I could be right. Yeah. Every time I'm in the street, I hear. Crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior. Crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet movie theater. Interior. Start coming and they don't stop 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 coming and they was looking kind of dumb with a finger and a thumb. stop coming and they don't 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 stop coming and they don't.
Aviators. Trick of the trade. Trick of the trade. Trick of the trade. Mama. Yo, I got it all working. I already have all that stuff though. Yeah, that's right. Give me that ship in. Give me that ship in. Where's my good guy doll? Oh, on vehicle, ready for delivery. And the FedEx is like 2 miles from my house.
You about to get that good old neck?
How has Sergeant not destroyed you yet for that mustache? Come with me real quick. Let me show you something. Check this. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm the sergeant. How? Questions for you. I'll get the next round, sir.
Aren't you a child?
Only in the ways that matter. Morty,
Stacy.
I've been watching you drink, Stacy. I get the feeling you've got a heart. Okay, so here's how to make a cloud lamp the right way in 60 seconds. To make this, you're going to need paper lanterns, polyfill, paper towel, hot glue gun, and Minger LED lights for all the cool effects. First thing you need to do is connect your paper lanterns using hot glue and paper towel rolls. Once you've made your mark, get scissors and wire cutter and make a hole just big enough to fit your paper towel. Then you're going to use a hot glue gun not only to burn yourself, but to connect the paper towel roll to the lantern. This process is super frustrating and takes like 2 hours, but honestly, it's the best way to weave your LED lights throughout the cloud. Next, you're going to roll out your LED lights, find the middle point, and make a little mark. Then you can start weaving your LED lights throughout the cloud, but make sure your midpoint stays in the center. That way, when the music is playing, the music emanates outwards. Now you get to burn yourself even more and apply the polyfill all around the lantern. As you keep adding polyfill, make sure you weave things together so you don't see any seams. 300 years later, when you're almost finished, make sure you go back and apply polyfill to areas that need it and get rid of these little squiggly things that show up in the polyfill. Now you have yourself a cloud light that vibes out to music, connects to your phone, and has a bunch of cool effects. Okay?
You fucking idiot influencers. You fucking idiot. Like you.
Okay, so here's how to make a cloud lamp the right way in 60 seconds. To make this, you're going to need paper lanterns, polyfill, paper towel, hot glue gun, and Minger LED.
I'm making that.
First thing you need to do.
I'm making that thing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I haven't checked Discord all morning. Have I been summoned? Games today at like a normal hour? All as well. I think this looks cool. Hey, what's going on? How you doing today? Can't use music today. I got like 50 strikes against me yesterday. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? That's probably you're on air watching me. Nice, man. Well, thank you. How you doing today? Alright, well, we'll try this music. We'll see what happens. Dude, I just made a fuck. Where'd it go? Got deleted already? That's weird.
I got banned for 6 days. I got banned for
Swipe and hit the. Whoa. Go in.
I got banned
Oh
for
no!
6 days.
Swipe and hit. Back into no. Go.
Mm. Ah, nice. Thanks for the follows, guys. Book it and Senior the Trabzonlu. Dude, this is gonna get me strike. This song right here. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I don't have many friends on D Live, otherwise I'd do the same. But hey, 75 more followers and I'll be affiliate.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Rim Gildy. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would be impossible to get partner or affiliate. Okay, for sure. Much appreciated. brown, 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 brown. Says I'm not live on Facebook? I can't figure this out. There it is. I need a rating on my Facebook profile. My coffee is so freaking hot. I do not understand you. Right, what? What'd I say? Yo, 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 yo. What's up, man? Just working, writing estimates. BRB.
got into it the one day with a QE because I just wanted to call and verify it with them and like that I was doing the right. And he's like, "Well, you should really be following the form." And I was like, "But by me doing that, it's just gonna cause more work for me in the end because no contractors will." It was like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a big roof, but it was like 200 shingles they was trying to tell me that I needed to repair, and it wasn't
Yeah.
giving me the replace
I
option.
mean-
Like,
Exactly. There's just I'm not gonna write it, and this is like it's a 20-year 3-tab that's probably north of 20 years old. On there, how do you call a customer and be like, here's your 60 shingles, good luck with it. It's
yeah.
it's already a supplement because the original adjuster only wrote them 20 shingles, and we found more than that on the back slope alone.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know. I'll document it, and if I get my hands slapped on it.
Yeah, it's situations like that are just situations like that are just a little goofy. It's like we're trying to wonder why we have such bad survey results, and we want to try to take back our place in the marketplace. But then we have customers that'll tell you right out the gate, that we have a really bad reputation for not wanting to pay for stuff.
Yeah,
I think we need to start paying for stuff, instead of 200 shingle repairs.
Yeah, exactly. Like I definitely agree with that. I mean, I get it. Like when there's 2 or 3 shingles on a roof, yeah, we're gonna try and repair that all day long. But when you got 60 plus shingles on a roof, that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah,
especially when we reach
just absurd.
Especially when we reach like triple digits. Like, come on. Let's just cut our loss there and move it on.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, this is already the supplement inspection, but I don't know. I got Leandro is the guy I usually get in Maryland. He's been really good. I think he is like the Patriot claims. He's really thorough on his stuff.
Ryan and Mark, that claim you guys helped me with yesterday with like determining, repair versus replace. I talked about it with Patrick in my sit-along, and he disagreed with our position, but he's like, if you could stand by it, stand by it. I'm like, well, like you said, 60
What do
shingles
you mean,
on
like
a
that
He
slope
said,
that?
yeah,
That
had
should
60.
have just done 60.
Yeah, I was like 60 shingles on a like 20-year-old roof. I'm like, that's not no contractor's gonna do that.
Yeah, yesterday I had a very heated conversation with a contractor. I had a 90-year-old lady filed a claim. Like she's filed 2 claims in like a year, and both for tree hits in the exact same location, and there's no evidence of prior repair. So she gave me the contractor's number that she had go up there and do the repairs. And when I called him on the phone, he thought I was trying to like tell him that he was committing fraud or something like that. So he was very, very upset with me. Yeah, I get a call from him last night. He apologized. They just missed the shingles that were supposed to be repaired when they went up and did some other repairs on their roof.
Wow.
Yeah, first time for everything. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was like she had a couple issues on their roof that that weren't covered by the insurance. So like he went up there and fixed that stuff, but there was like 4 shingles on the edge of the roof that were like smushed by a tree that fell, and they just didn't see them, so they didn't repair them.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm not on camera. I'm in wrap-up mode still. I took the longest VA call I've taken so far. It was out in North Carolina. For some reason, I don't have Eagle View, and it was a 12-12. So the dude was harnessed, trying to take measurements for me.
Trying to take measurements. Oh,
Yeah.
that's brutal.
And then they had a shed and a carport. Oh my gosh. So it took me forever, it felt like, to take that call. I think it was a solid hour I was on the phone with this dude because he had to keep reharnessing to go up on the other slopes and stuff. Oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez, I'm amazed this phone lasted that long.
Oh my gosh, it took forever. I don't know if Patrick's joining us because I know he said that he had a call at 9.
Oh, I wish.
So I don't know.
Isn't
Thanks for the
today's
heads up,
CE
Patrick.
talk, right?
Huh?
Yeah, but usually Craig's our, our CE guy. I don't know.
Aren't you
I
our
know,
CE guy now?
He should be
I had-
coming. I was just talking to him like half an hour ago or something, so I don't know. He sounded like he was going to be here.
Well, Brian, now that you're the vet on the team, it's your turn to take it over.
Did he
I
take
got
over
one
CE?
thing that I could bring up just that
Oh,
kind
he's
of came up
typing.
last week. Be on in a minute on a call, so yeah. When you guys put in the tax in Xactimate, when you see like where it says like structure and cleaning or whatever, what ones are you guys using?
I just do structure if I don't have any contents.
I do the one that's going to encompass as most as I can. So I'll do the structure and cleaning, or I'll do mixed, or whatever's available to kind of do a broad sweeping.
Does
I just
anybody else screen just go green? Sorry.
That's what Cody did.
Oh.
'Cause
No,
you got
my
the
whole
background.
screen just went. The
Oh.
whole window went green there for a sec. Okay, now I'm back. Sorry.
No, the only reason I brought it up is because I had one of Dorian's claims that I kind of took over, and I went into one of his estimates, and it was like a supplement thing, and I was doing a bunch of correcting stuff, and it was a little stuff, but then I noticed that when I was reviewing the estimate that he had on there the cleaning tax, it was only cleaning, and for some odd reason, when you swap it to structure, the tax went down a lot. Like cleaning, it was like $1,000 when it was the cleaning tax. But when I moved it to structure, it went down to like $400.
Really?
So the customer was a little confused on like how we added a bunch of stuff to the estimate, but it only went up like so much money. Well, it was because I had to change the tax to the right tax thing, and it was. So just want to make sure that you guys are aware. Make sure you're selecting the right tax, because I'm guessing that could possibly be something that like the QEs review and could hit you on, and that could be a $600 discrepancy
Exception, yeah.
exception or something like that. That's
just the tax alone. That's jacked up.
So just keep an eye out for it. Make sure you're using the right one.
Well, while we're waiting for Patrick, it's my wedding anniversary today.
Mm-hmm. How many years?
Married 9.
Dating, I'm guessing like 15 with that attitude, like the way you put that, or
yeah, 16 dating. Yes, I know how you heard that. Yep, dating 16, and we've been together for 16, married for 9.
What show were we talking about yesterday?
30 Rock.
30 Rock. Okay. I'm sitting here looking at like Seinfeld diner pictures. Like, wait, that doesn't sound right.
Oh well, Seinfeld's my number one favorite show. 30 Rock is a close second.
Peacock.
So I went to go download Peacock, but apparently NBC is having beef with Amazon, so you can't put it on your Amazon Fire Stick.
Huh.
And because Amazon Fire is like, well, this is how we get paid, and you want to do it for free, so you can't do it on Amazon Fire Stick. I was really upset.
That's interesting. I know I tried to get HBO Max on my Roku, and it wasn't there. They don't have an app yet for that.
Yeah, Roku and Fire Stick or Roku, Amazon, and Peacock are all having beef with each other, so you can't get Peacock on either Roku or Fire Stick.
If you have the Fire Stick and you use the browser, you can download the peacock.apk and then install it. And that's how you get things you're not supposed to have on Fire Stick.
Oh, on Amazon.
Yeah, so you're basically taking the Android installer file and installing it on Amazon.
Say that one more time.
So basically, you're gonna want to use the internet browser. You might have to install on your Fire Stick something called Downloader, right? It's just a browser. In that browser, in Downloader, you're going to search, Google for the Peacock APK.
Peacock.
.apk.
.apk. Writing this down.
Yep, and then you'll find it's usually like Android or Google APK website, and then you'll just download it, and then you'll install it. It may tell you don't have unknown sources enabled, in which case you'll need to go into your settings, device, allow unknown sources, and then you can install anything on it.
Okay, I may be calling you this afternoon, all right?
Okay.
After work.
That's fine.
He's talking about the root process for him, Patrick. Just saying.
All good, man. I trust you guys. No worries here, man. I heard Peacock, and I'm like, oh, did we all go home and download that app on TV last night or whatever it is?
No, I was just telling him you can't download it if you have the Amazon Fire Stick. I guess
Oh, you're kidding.
NBC and Amazon are having some beef with each other, I guess. So you can't download it on Amazon Fire Stick.
Awesome. Yeah, that's all we have around here, so that sucks.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Anywho, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
No, Mr. Bear.
Morning. Not today. I had to move it back. My wife was giving me weird looks, so.
Bear was giving you weird looks. All right, guys. So I want to take a few minutes here. I want to kick it over to Mike. He just as a refresher, I think we did it last week with Hope. Mike has got something he's going to get over to GHRN. But I just, again, for practice purposes, Mike's just going to share his screen and walk us through the mouse clicks and then kind of complete the circle with any type of file notes he thinks should go in, any type of emails that maybe should be sent. So, Mike, take it away.
All right. I worked on the file. I actually got to call her and verify the 2 check purchase because one was canceled. I don't know, but.
Okay.
Wait, does Advanced already have something?
I'm guessing that's the ladder assist.
Okay.
Yeah, she's got 2 claims going on, and she's so hopefully Brian's watching, making sure I'm doing it right.
Walk us through what you're doing though.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go under the drop down. I believe it was create referral assignment. Go. And I already went to the GHRN
portal.
Yeah, so I already did this here, just so everybody can see. Put it in the new one. Found Mad Sky. Make sure they're in the area. This is right here in Downers Grove. She's local. So I know we got Mad Sky in the area.
So as he's doing that, real quick, just to confirm, the tool is merely to find availability for your job type. Job type being non-complex, roofing, siding, gutters, things of that nature. So he did that, saw that Mad Sky came up, and then here he is finding the data set.
So yeah, there's Mad Sky. Same thing, roofing, siding, gutters, because it is her roof. And this should populate Brian complete with everything that needs to be attached to it.
Yes.
Okay. And then I think that's it. Except, do I have to click on all these or
no?
Okay.
I don't think you do. I don't think you have to select. I would just fill out anything you need to in the notes section.
Okay. I already typed up a note, but I just got to confirm the check totals with her and hopefully not end up on the phone with her for an hour. And then it's just send referral and we're done. And then I pulled I just copied. Sorry, different screen. GHRN coordinators and Northbrook workflow. I think you just kind of put her claim number, her number in there, and just be like referred to through exact analysis to Mad Sky or something like to them.
Yep, yeah. GHRN referral to Mad Sky. Estimate's been transferred and file updated.
Okay,
Brian,
cool.
is there anything else you can think of?
No, I don't think they looked that closely at the
Okay.
wording in the emails.
All right, yeah, I figured I'd just put a little something in there. All right, cool.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Awesome. Any questions around that? No? Okay.
Nope.
All right, guys. So Thursdays are kind of we do try to talk a little CE. So we've already done that a little bit this morning, or excuse me, I guess yesterday, as far as kind of the next steps, right? That's a a CE related initiative that we're going to try to implement. Here is a snapshot. So this is a report that Shanna puts together. So this is a snapshot of all of the leaders, right, on the different performance metrics that I'm responsible for, which really are the same ones that you're responsible for. You have individual results, and I have all of you collectively put together. So,
are you sharing, Patrick? Because I can't see.
Oh, thank you, Brian. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right, let me know if you can see it. Should be a Excel sheet.
Yes.
Okay. So again, it's basically what we call a scorecard, or she calls it a snapshot, whatever. It's got 100 different names. We've got some tabs at the bottom. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Come on, there's always two. So we've got quality, customer experience, our operational goals, which includes the digital payments, production, cycle time. We measure virtual tool usage, right? And then virtual unavailability. I think it should be available, but I digress. So today, let's click on this customer experience tab. And I have sent this out. This is updated through June. It's updated through June. So a true 6 months of data. Okay, so I don't think it changed much from the one I sent out either earlier this week or last week. Here we are, basically down here. These are our results. So Cody's got a total of 9 surveys. We've got Brian at 5, Dorian at 2, Mark at 4, Mike at 2, Josh, Craig, and Hope at 1. Okay, and then this is the actual result. All right. I'm not going to beat anyone over the head. 9 results are, 9 surveys, 5 surveys. It's not a lot. Really, for us, because of the reduced volume that we have, it's really about your behaviors, right? So, like, what are you trying to do differently or implement at the desk level to drive a better customer experience, right? A shout out to Raja. Raja is trying to constantly look at ways to improve his talk paths. Mike does a great job, as well as, hey, I'm going to be on a call. If you want to hop on a service observe, Raja has the capabilities of recording them. He sends those over to me, and just to get coaching feedback, right? So those are things that I know from an observation standpoint as your leader, I'm seeing that you're trying to improve upon, right? So I really challenge everybody, if you're not where you want to be, CE wise, send anything over to me. If you're getting ready to make a settlement call and want some feedback, those are the behaviors I'm looking for, right? So hint, hint. So anyway, let me stop, time out. Let's just have some general customer experience conversation regarding anything. What are you guys doing? What are you seeing? What are you hearing around customer experience? What are our customers saying? Good, bad, and different. It's a very broad question.
One thing I know that I've been trying to do, like yesterday, I told the customer 2 days ago that I would call her yesterday. It was 4 o'clock. I didn't get done what I needed to do, but I called her and just said, look, you haven't slipped off my radar. I told you I'd call you today. I'm calling you today. I'm asking for more time. And she goes, wow, I really appreciate you, following up with me. So that's something that I've been trying to do. If I can't get done what I need to do, at least follow up on your commitment to make that phone call.
Perfect. Hope, I love hearing that. The update is no update is kind of my tagline. So kudos to you. I think most of our customers, and you know who they are, that's okay, right? They're going to say, oh, hey, Hope, you're busy. I get it. No problem. You're just keeping them updated. Hey, you're letting them know you're still on the radar, right? They're not having to take time out of their lunch hour, call into Allstate, try to get a hold of the adjuster, try to get a hold of the processor. Hey, what's going on with my claim? They know what's going on because A, Hope just called, and B, she theoretically, you know, as we tried this initiative to move forward, has sent the customer an email. Hey, this is what I'm waiting on, or this is what I'm working on. So yeah, thanks for sharing, Hope. What else you guys got? Girls, folks, guys,
Human.
humans.
So in my opinion, Patrick, I've been starting to ask the customer during my initial conversation if their claim experience has been going good or bad, or just getting some reflection on their claim experience before they entered into my world. So I've been asking that for the past couple weeks, and customers have given me mixed signals on their experiences. So if it's more of a drawn out claim, I'll get a negative experience. But I had one lady yesterday that raved about us and was just very happy with our response time and customer service. So I like that. I like getting their feedback before I get into my adjusting role and kind of get an idea or a feel for things of how I'm going to go into this claim and get an idea of, well, you know, kind of what their mind frame is, how they've been treated, and if this is going to be a rocky path, if I'm going to have to handhold them. Definitely with our first time claim filers, that's a lot of handholding, a lot of information you want to pass along to them. So you want to take the quality time and do so. So a lot of that information can get to you in the initial stages. It could help you out.
Yeah, right. You're getting a barometer check, right? And that's going to allow you to pivot, right? Say, you know,
Exactly.
hey, I noticed you called this claim in about a week ago. You know, a couple people have talked to you. I'm your adjuster. I just want to take a pause and see how are things been going to this point. You know, what anything particular on your mind, right? And you can pivot, right? So, hey, sorry it's taken so long. Now that this is now that this has come across my desk, I want you to know that I'm committed to resolving this and resolving it quickly as I continue to kind of work through your claim, right? And you're taking it's that ownership piece. So yeah, great call out.
Yep.
Patrick, I put it into chat a couple of days ago. Do we have is there any set times when surveys go out so that way, you know, we know, like, all right, well, I hit close on Exactimate, but I haven't been able to get a hold of the insured. Are they going to get a survey? You know, because I always want to talk to them before they get that survey just to make sure, you know, that they're satisfied and they understand what's going on. Is there any set guidelines as to when those surveys go out?
There are. It's an algorithm that is based on the claim number. Some of the digits in the claim number.
Claims has no control is the quick answer to it.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. But I can't expand on that. There's an opportunity for a customer to receive up to 4 different surveys. Well, hold on, I didn't phrase that right. At any point in time, they can receive. Let me retract it. At any point in time, they can receive one of 3 surveys. One of 3, F&OL. So as soon as they call in the claim, you know, the claim gets initiated. There's a potential that the email goes out. Inspection, right? So I don't know how this applies to us in our virtual world, and I apologize for not knowing, but as soon as the inspection goes out, or as soon as that, like in Earl, I know when the outside adjuster clicks that their inspection's done, customer can receive an email. The third and common one that's really applicable to us is payment. If you make a payment on a claim or you close a claim, that makes it eligible. Now, those are your 3 big ones, right? Every claim has the potential, in addition to receiving one of those 3, there's what they call a restoration claim, a restoration survey. It's the same survey, but it's under the restoration trigger, and that can actually go out up to 6 months after the last financial was closed. And it's really asking them about the resolution of their claim. Okay, so does that give you some context?
Yeah, I'm like you said, our world's a little bit different. So that inspection one, like, is that going to happen after, like, if we get a package, for example, you know, the inspection's done, But I haven't even touched the file yet. You know, is that going to negatively affect me? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I guess my response is I don't want you focused on if they're going to get a survey, if they're not, or what happened prior to you coming in, because we should be treating every claim, every customer the exact same.
Well,
right?
I totally agree. I was just curious. I'm just like to know the knowledge and where the background of it. So that's all.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, and you can see, I mean, you've only gotten one to date. We've got such low frequency. I've got some time on Shanna's calendar to try to, because we've got this report, we've got this, which is our snapshot, and then there's some data over here. So then you've got this one right here, and it says that there's 35 surveys. This has all the appearance that this was last year's data. So anyway, I'm going to get some clarification.
But it's just crazy how few surveys we get, because if you look at Aaron and Melissa and
right,
I mean, because even if you go back to the number, the closed loop feedback, I mean, you have Bordenkircher with 17, and he has one bad survey, and he's not at where he needs to be.
Sure.
So it's just it's a killer for us that we don't have as many surveys. And maybe they're just not maybe getting properly credited to us on our files. I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, it's Brian, it's hard.
But I mean, that's also one of those things that could look completely different in 60 days or whatever it is. So.
Right. Yeah, I mean, so just the take home, like as we go on about our business after this call, I want you guys to really understand it is about what you're doing above and beyond. Like, the survey is a component of it. I'm going to leave my opinions to myself because I don't want to sound like a jerk on what my view is, but I'm interested on the observations, right? Like when we have our check-ins, when I look at file reviews, like how are you interacting with our customer? Do you have the appropriate follow-up? Are you starting to send the email? Are you soliciting feedback from a peer, from me, in the form of service observes, recorded, settlement call, whatever that is? It really becomes about the observation, and that leads into the leadership principle, we drive results. Or excuse me, we're here to serve. My apologies. We're here to serve directly ties into the closed loop survey, right? We don't have a ton of them, but I can still, I'm in a lot of files. I look at, at times get escalations, things of that nature. So good conversation. Thank you guys for kind of chiming in. We need to make sure that we're having a concentrated effort. We are well below, the MCO, but we're significantly below the countrywide average in the wind and hail world. Countrywide's average right now is about 75%, and we are at 48.
I am killing us.
Do you no? Do you know how many surveys went into countrywide on the number?
I don't, Brian. I can certainly look that up.
I'm just curious.
I don't want to try to fumble it through a live call and have you guys make fun of me, but yeah, it's out there. Yep, it's out there. So, hey, good conversation, guys and girls. Anything else that you guys want to bring up before we turn each other loose?
I do, Patrick. Am I in the wrong for telling a customer that, a contractor, that we look for hail stones the size or anywhere from 1.5 inches and above to cause damage? Are we still considering pea-size hail?
Yeah, I definitely would stay away from that. It's I haven't, from a scientific standpoint, I don't necessarily know if I want to kind of put a marker on it, because you can have pea-sized hail that damages box fence, right?
Right.
In theory, you could have pea-sized hail come and destroy a organic roof that it was already in bad condition.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, I've used, I guess along the same lines, you know, hail damage is hail damage, but I've said, you know, the size of the hail that would damage, you know, the box vent that you see in there wouldn't necessarily damage a shingle. But I have used the inch or bigger number on there that I can kind of walk back. But you know, basically, it is easier to damage those softer metals than that. It takes a bigger hail hit to hit the shingle. Maybe we can just use it as just the material as a gauge and not necessarily put a size to it.
Yeah, I like that approach. Yeah, use the material as a gauge versus the size of the hail. That's pretty good, right? I tell customers, you know, have you ever had a, you know, pop soda can in your hand and you've put light pressure on it and it dents very easily, compared to like maybe a glass container where you can't do it, but if you took a hammer to it, it would, right? Like different materials are going to be susceptible to different forces and different.
Gotcha.
So does that help?
Yes.
Cool. And I will circle back with you hopefully shortly about Lumpkin. I thought Lumpkin was done, man.
It is. They've just got a supplement out there for that Porta-John.
Oh. Okay. Did a GHRN coordinator handle that?
I don't know. I mean, this is news to me. I didn't even know there was supplement. I thought they were chasing the FRC payment, but I've got to look into it and see what they did. I think they just uploaded their Porta-John supplement.
Okay, yeah, we can take a peek at that. So
I do have one thing regarding the surveys, and maybe I should just stop with that talk path. Well, I don't really do it too much, but when it does come up, you know, about a survey, you know, I'm just fully transparent, always going on that, you know, that score that they're going to give, that little bit of feedback, and that one button they press is going to involve the entire claims process. So sometimes, you know, you'll hear that they loved, you know, the FNOL person, or in more often than not, they didn't like the first person they talked to, but they really liked me. I advise them to give the feedback as the claim experience as a whole. You know, so if there was something that you didn't like, please let us know. And if that means that I got to take the fall for someone else's actions, you know, it's still a claims-wide thing. Should I just not do that anymore and just try to save my own?
What do you guys think?
Because the data is not looking good on my end. You know, I'm getting lots of surveys, and
I mean,
I thought we weren't allowed to talk about it.
Well,
yeah, we don't talk about it, but like when they mention it, oh, I got this email. You know, what's this about? Okay, yeah, I'll let you know what it is. You ask me a question. You know, I'm not fishing for 5s. I'm not, or fishing for 10s. Just this is what it is. 1 to 7, the manager's gonna call you. 8, 9, or 10 is basically you know, C, B, and an A. You know, but it's involving your entire claims experience. So if you really enjoyed our interactions, that's great. But if you didn't like something on the beginning, we gotta fix that, and we're not gonna be able to fix it without the, you know, correct feedback.
That's kind of crazy.
It's like honesty to a fault, you know.
A little bit, yeah.
I just don't get how we're not supposed to talk about it, but if a customer mentions it and we go into it and we start explaining it, isn't that kind of going back on what we were told?
No, if a customer, I'm okay. If a customer is driving that conversation and they're bringing it up to you, by all means, you dive into it. Cody, I would keep it as generic as you could and say, you know, the survey, if it's on your desk, it's not only about your whole claims experience, but you and I have worked together a lot, so it's going to kind of come back to me. You know, myself and my leader will review that. You know, before you take it, you know, what has been your experience?
Right.
I wouldn't just like blindly just say, hey, I hope you take it. Like, what has been your experience? And if you had, again, it's that barometer check. Oh, you know, that person at FNOL didn't, you know, they were rude, they were this and this, and say, man, hey, I'm really sorry for that. But let me ask you this: since I, you know, came into the mix as your adjuster, you know, how would you rate things? Oh man, Cody, you've been great. Okay. Well, if you can kind of, you know, relay that in the survey, you know, you can leave that in the comments. You know, feedback, any and all feedback is always appreciative. Try to keep it generic.
Okay.
I guess that's just me, right? If other folks have different perspectives, go for it.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I will talk to you guys later.
Have a great day.
All right, you too.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.
Yay! I don't know what that means, man. Pickle Rick. So dang funny. Yo.
Hey.
Hey, what were you asking? I was gonna type it to you. I'm like, I'll just call him, but then I forgot what you were asking in the group meeting.
The wait about your question because I
No,
asked a few
it was some yeah, it was one of your questions. It wasn't about the Porta John. It was something
things.
specific.
Oh, the hail hits, or the hail size.
Oh yeah. No, I kind of like what Brian does. That's exactly what I'll do. Is I'm not gonna. I'm here to educate you guys. When you're trying to tell me
Right.
blisters are damaging this, like no, that type of hail, yes, it'll damage the soft metals. You're not going to see that impact. I mean, you could take that shingle, put it against the ground, and like we did at Tech Core, and just whip as hard as you can. As hard, take a slingshot. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Whip it as hard as you can at that shingle, no damage. So
Right.
gravity is not going to make it any faster velocity. So I wouldn't. Me personally, I'm not going to shy away from stating that. Just because that is what it is. It's uncontestable. You can't
Right.
tell me that a pea size caused that hammer mark. Sorry, not happening.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Well, that explains that because Sparks was the one. Whoa.
Sparks is the one that engraved that in my brain. If I don't have the storm
anything
data,
above an inch and a half is not, or anything that's below an inch and a half is not damaging hailstone. I'm like, what? Okay.
yeah. And I do about an inch. If it's an inch or above, okay, I'll give it to you. If it's under an inch, I'm pushing back.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, that was really the only thing because I've been saying that for a while, and I'm like, you know what? Let me make sure.
Yeah.
I'm saying this right.
Yeah, no, we're
'cause
doing it
doesn't feel
right. No, I think it's right. I didn't want to just jump in there because we're sitting here looking at results. Like Cody fucking sucks with his surveys. The most surveys, the lowest score.
Dude, at least I think you know what, you get credit for at least getting some. Patrick's not going to kill you because
Yeah, he said
you're
I'm
the
the
one
lowest.
that has 9 over. I don't have any. This is crazy. Like, how does Hope and Josh have some and I don't?
Yeah, but then I have 9. Like what the fuck, So I didn't want to throw myself under the bus, but he's told me like I don't care that you're 9 or here. I want to see what your 10th one looks like.
Yeah.
You hit that 10th one at a 30%. Hey, we're getting better. Like okay, I
Right.
guess.
Bingo.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I had one person who wanted to give me a 10, but I can't find the survey, Cody. Like fucking look harder.
Yeah, right. Don't make me come to your house and pull it up for
You're in
you.
Illinois. I will drive to your house.
Dude, I almost, when we were out in the field, man, I almost wanted to sit there because who was it? I think it was Dave. He was like, back in my day, I used to sit there and wait for them to fill out the survey.
Mhm.
Like, what?
Yeah,
So
just
I
sit
started
there.
putting that in my head. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to sit there and wait for them to get that damn survey. But I'm like, no, I'm not going to sit there and waste my goddamn time.
Right.
David just had way too much time on his
Yeah.
goddamn hands. Hey, how many were you slow on live calls yesterday?
I hit my 3.
Did you?
Yeah.
Fuck. I didn't take any yesterday because it was so damn slow. But I was closing other claims, but
Yeah, so definitely I'm gonna get called out eventually. They're like, oh, if you take a claim that day, you need to call a customer that day. What I do, especially when my pending starts getting all these supplements and I'm in like the double digits, I'm gonna take my 3 claims that day. I'm gonna stay and wrap up I'm gonna do some very basic documentation, but that claim is now on the back burner, and I go back to my other claim. So I'll take my 3 claims that I took yesterday, and I'm kind of, putting some notes in there today, just kind of moving them along.
Right.
Uh,
Just bare minimum stuff.
Bare,
until you're
yeah,
not
the bare
doing
minimum stuff
Yeah,
until it's
I
just,
getcha.
like Friday. Oh, you're not here tomorrow, Patrick? Guess who's not taking calls tomorrow? Bam, 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 knocking these claims out.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, that's what I did yesterday. It was just, I think it was raining everywhere yesterday, and it was slow from what I saw because I was available for multiple times, like 15, 20 minutes, and nothing came through. So I'm like, fuck, it must be slow. And I finally got one, but he had to reschedule because it was raining. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't know if today in Illinois is probably going to be the same thing. I don't know. Is it raining out by you yet?
Let's see. Dark sky. I didn't get any. It's raining. It looked cloudy. I'm in the basement. Can't really see.
Oh, that's right.
We got no precipitation today.
Yeah, I don't have any either, but it's dark outside. But oh well. All
Okay.
right, well, Cody, I got to call freaking Rogers and then talk to Terry Van Gura, QA.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right, cool. I'll hit you up later.
All right, take it easy.
All right, later.
Bye. Hey, how you doing today? Oh. Why isn't this working? Hey, how are you doing today?
Good, good.
Good. Give me just a moment to open up this claim.
Sure. It's a pretty easy one. Illinois. That's right.
Bunch of stupid names. Arundel, Swansea. Okay, I'm also in Illinois. I've never heard of this area. Okay. And got some priors. We're out there looking at some wind and hail today and a leaky roof.
Yeah, mostly just the leaks is what's going on here.
All right, I'm gonna assign this to myself. And we can go ahead and get started. I'm gonna turn my camera off to try to get a little bit better photos.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I'm gonna get to the ground here. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Just get you to the front. We'll start at the front.
Okay.
And all right, cool. All right, we can get you done real quick. She does have an interior leak. She told me where it was. I'm not able to really go inside. I'm diabetic.
Okay.
Let me see. What are we doing here? Hold on. Hiding the video for you. Hold on. All right. Cool. So this is what she looks like. Okay.
McAllister House. Got it.
Front. So you see the two gables? I mean the dormers.
Yep.
That's where your leak is. You got an active one here.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got an old leak here that she said has been repaired, but it started leaking recently again.
Okay. Any storm damage to the roof or just flashing?
No, a contractor told her something about hail, but I'm not seeing any of that. So.
Any blisters?
Yeah, just on the ridge cap, and then I found 2 on the back slope, and that was pretty much it. Like hardly nothing.
Okay. Well, it is what it is.
Ridge cap's got a bunch of blisters.
How old's the roof look?
I would say 13, 14 years old. It's in really good shape, though. I mean, it's probably a 12-year-old roof because of the mildew.
Uh-huh.
But as far as granulose, I mean, it looks much younger.
And I'm just trying to take at this prior real quick. I got the address shot. Got it.
411. The front's east. I don't have any collateral anywhere except for the HVAC cap on the roof. So all these, nothing going on. There's a mechanical here.
Okay. Mechanical, yeah. I'm gonna pull up these photos from the previous claim.
I'm just going to get you around here. There's really not a whole lot to look at on the ground here. We're just going to get you the elevations. This left south side.
Is there any prior repairs up there?
Not that I can really see. It's kind of impressive. This is the south side. I can't. There's a bunch of trees over here, so
Okay.
I can back it up and get you a photo, but you're not going to really see anything.
Okay.
So I took a photo through the trees because I just inspected the building and then took a photo like this. This is the best I could do.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
No, in the back there's no tree. There's not as many trees in the back, so it's easier. But I'll get you over to this downspout real quick just so you can. This is the south side, but we have all these trees here.
Okay. Got it.
That one's on the roof.
All right.
Nothing on the back downspouts, just one mechanical.
All right.
Nothing. Oh, that one's clean. I went over and checked the longest ones I could find. I've got nothing on the fascia, nothing on downspouts. This is the west.
Got it.
All right. I don't have anything back here. It's a beautiful, beautiful house. Just for my own curiosity, I always check the deck to see, make sure everything makes sense, no damage.
Got it.
No damage.
All right. Got it.
I like to be 100% certain.
Mm-hmm.
Do have a little rot, but that has nothing to do with storms.
All right. Got it.
Right. These don't have any damage. There may be some pea-sized spatter on that. That's possible. I'm not 100% sure on that. Air conditioner looks good. It's got a couple mechanicals in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Nothing on the top. No spatter marks.
All right.
Here's something I like to look at. No spatter marks.
Okay.
It shows my hand mark where I put my hand, but that's about it.
All right.
So, I mean, at best, you might have pea-sized recently. I mean, I don't see any spatter marks on the roof, and there's plenty of mildew on that roof. It's all dark on this side, on the north.
Huh?
Plenty of mildew. If we had anything going on, it would go up real easy. So this is back here a little farther. That's the north there.
Okay.
And I did notice a couple mechanicals over here. A couple on the garage, one here.
Got it.
One down there. This one. I got a couple, actually a few mechanicals down here.
Okay. Good
And
with
then
that.
one up here on the siding next to the garage.
Okay.
Which is kind of odd place for it. Probably a basketball, maybe.
I think I seen a picture that had some cracked siding. Just trying to
Yeah,
see where that was
basketball, probably. It's on the near the basketball hoop. Anyway, that's the ground. You got nothing.
Next to garage door. Yeah. Okay. So that crack was there. Now it's just rotting.
Yeah. So that's probably an old basketball injury.
Yeah. In the previous estimate, we didn't pay for any roofing. We paid for the interior. So if it's a bedroom and or bathroom that is getting damaged, we don't have any coverage.
One with the drip edge here.
Got it.
You got felt with no ice and water, just felt paper, 15-pound felt. I actually didn't really, I don't know if we need to go over here, but right where people climb up here, there's a bunch of mechanicals.
Yeah, foot traffic.
Obvious there. I got a nail pop here.
Got it.
Okay, everything else over here looks pretty darn good. I don't have a problem with any of that. We got a 30-year laminate up here.
Got it.
The front looks like it's about a 712. Hold on a second, 1 second. There you go.
Got it.
Okay, I'll put this away. And I did chalk the gutters with some blue chalk, and there's nothing in, nothing I can see. Nothing protruding. That's a 5-inch aluminum right there.
Got it.
And the gutters are good. Fascia's good.
Okay.
All right. All right. So what I did is I came up here. Of course, there's some mechanical marks here and here.
Got it.
And I'm sure somebody's going to try to call that hail.
Oh, of course. Got it.
Got one there. And that's pretty much it. The only
Someone
one-
hammering around you?
Yeah, that's the neighbor across the street. They're getting a roof. going.
Okay. Oh boy. All right.
Yep. I've done inspections in this neighborhood before. I never did find anything. Here's the front.
Got it. Yeah, you know, I get that argument all the time. Oh, my neighbor across the street's getting a new roof. You know, so my roof must be replaced. Like, well, maybe they're paying for their roof. If we ever consider that.
This is the facing east lower section here. No accessories down there.
Okay.
No accessories. We're coming onto the back over here. No accessories over here.
Mm-hmm.
We got an upper section we're going to get up to. West. We got a pipe. There's 2 box vents on the lower.
Yeah, we'll have to look at those because those had damage last time as well.
I'll have to bring my ladder around back for you.
Okay.
HVAC. We got a chimney over here.
Okay.
All right, and then what I did is we'll get you the test squares first because it's easy. 100.
Got it.
Front test square is right about there.
Got it.
10. I took a condition shot myself. I don't really have anything to report here. I mean, of course, you got these little tabs that are this tiny little thing that came off. That's not really anything at all. But the roof is just about pristine.
Okay.
I mean, I'm really impressed with the age. You know, I can see some age mildew.
Yeah.
But
I got enough
not
condition shots for
Not
this.
any other type of age, just the
Okay.
mildew. So I know this thing's got to be 12 years old, but it's a good shingle.
Okay.
0. It's got really hardly any granule loss, which is quite impressive. Back test square.
Got it.
Back here, I found 2 spots, blisters. I found one here. It's outside of my test square.
Okay.
I took a photo of that myself, real close up, and then you got 2 blisters right next to each other here.
Okay.
And then I also took a photo because this ridge cap is totally different. You can see all the blisters a mile away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a different material completely.
And you got blisters all over.
Okay.
And granule loss. So the difference in the brands is really showing itself on that.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. I put a small left one here. I mean, there's nothing going on, so.
Okay.
Left there.
Got it.
Now went over to the right.
Got it.
Here. Right here.
Got it.
Now we have started to find leak. These, I don't know if it's leaking for sure, but there are quite a few holes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes
Mm-hmm. Okay.
near the valley on the dormer. But what I know is leaking here for sure, and we see this all the time, is the front. You can see there's a gap in the wood. It's deteriorated.
Denied. All right.
Right back in there. It's definitely going in there for sure.
And is that the room that had the ongoing leak? That's
Yes,
starting to
the one- no,
re-leak?
no, the one- this is the one that had been repaired and started leaking again.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, I don't really see a repair. What I see is this mechanical here, which is very odd.
Oh, so I thought they repaired the interior.
Oh, it may be. It may be. Yeah, you might be right. So that's all I see on that one. Over on the other one here,
Mm-hmm.
at the top of this dormer, this one could leak. There's a tear with a nail that's rusted.
Okay.
Probably leaking a little. Nothing going on with the top, but then the same story down here. This one's definitely leaking because the decking is super soft right here. Definitely coming in for sure in this area. You could see possibly here where the moss is growing.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely here.
Okay.
Separated from the wall. It needs to be a new trim.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of indications that this has been happening for a while.
Yes, sir. Last thing you need is your accessories up here. I couldn't find anything on the chimney. I'm gonna give you the cap first. I can't see that.
Okay.
I can't see what you're seeing. I can see this. That's nothing there.
Okay.
Chalk right there.
Yep.
A little bit of debris here, nothing to be worried about.
Okay.
Not concerned about that. Tree on the roof, I am concerned about that. It will cause damage to the roof. This flashing seems to be okay. We're already starting to incur a little bit of damage from this tree.
Okay.
But if she gets that off of this roof, she'll extend the life of the roof. All right. I'm gonna show you the HVAC and the pipe boot, and I'm gonna have to grab a small ladder around back.
Okay.
HVAC.
All right. Can we hold that shot for a second? Because I think we had a HVAC shot. This is on small densed HV cap. Okay. And that is the same. Okay. So that never got replaced.
Leak. This I don't really see any damage to this, but this is gonna leak.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Pipe boot. The rubber has worn out there. Man, there really isn't anything else to look at on this roof.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we're not here to reinvent the wheel. Have you already been inside?
No, I'm diabetic.
Oh yeah, you can't go inside. Okay. Trying to see how we're gonna see this interior.
She's got a contractor. He was supposed to be here, but I don't think he showed up.
Okay. Well then. What's that?
It's kind of busy in this area, so a contractor may have just ended
Went
up
to
being
something a little more promising.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah.
I 100%.
I've come from being not a contractor, but working in the roof repair business. I've been in the field, so I've pretty much seen and heard it all.
Let me grab this small ladder and we'll get around back and take a look at some box vents and.
Okay. Yeah, just what we're looking for on those box vents. Where did that photo go?
No big deal. I got some chalk on me.
Yeah, the dent should be right there where it starts to slope down, like right on the little ridge on it. And if we got a couple dents right there, they didn't replace them, and we're just gonna go ahead and call this a slam dunk.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
How many they got you out on today?
This is my 2 out of 5, so I'm pretty. Yesterday I had 2, today I got 5. It's like,
ugh.
The only problem with this job is you might get like 7 claims and you just can't even hardly get to them.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't get our schedule till 6:30 at night, the night before. It's crazy. Don't try to plan anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Don't ever plan anything.
Is that a missing board on the deck right there? Missing board?
Yeah. I didn't even see that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
I mean, my deck has something like that, but it's a piece of the deck you lift up so you can get to the water spigot underneath.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I thought maybe that's what that was, but no, that looks like it's just snapped off.
So, this is kind of telling me a lot here. No real spatter marks in all this mildew.
Mm-hmm.
Just mildew spots.
Yeah.
Very large stuff.
That's all north facing?
Chalk this. Yep, here you go. Let me chalk this real quick. Next one looks like this.
Okay.
That's the north. South. That's the south.
I'm gonna go with those are the same.
Yeah, just about 1, 2, maybe 4 on there. Same with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 on that one.
Okay.
Everything seems real good.
All right. Well, then I think we're all done here. Yeah, I guess we just let the customer know without going inside. I'll be following up within 24 to 48 hours, and I'm going to be sending them an email if they can respond to it with photos of the interior, or they can text me photos of the interior with the cell phone number provided. Awesome. All right. Well, I'll let you get on to the next one then, Kyle. Appreciate it.
Thanks, sir. Have a good one.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
This nigga wears makeup. Where the fuck is my toy now? Do you want to build a snowman? Big chill, what's up, dude? I got banned. What's up? Oh, not much, man. How you doing today? What time is it? Ten minutes before midnight. Okay, so you're like 13 hours ahead of me then. Yep, you got it. Yeah, my Thursday's just beginning. Vic. That's cute. That's cute. 5 more minutes to the future. Dude, what the fuck, really? I always muting my videos. So dumb. Ramona. What do you mean? Oh. Dang, it stinks. Well, at least you're 717. Welcome to the future. Fucking asshole. Oh man, it's the coolest thing ever. So hype. So hype. That's funny.
Hey, pretty baby, am I in your way? Cause you walked out so fast yesterday. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. So tell me what you want, tell me how you want it. Tell me all the reasons that you're running away. I don't think you're here to stay. No, I don't think you're here to stay. No, no, no. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. Yeah. I just wanna be with you. Yeah, I just wanna be with you. I just wanna dance.
Gotta find a long song.
Tell me what you want, tell me how you want it, tell me all the reasons.
Fucking pissed this is 12. Oh, hell no, dude.
Abrázame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre.
I got banned for 6 days on Call of Duty. And I went to Activision.com, I logged in, I looked at their policy, but I just...
Guys. Oh yeah.
I get so dressed to play this.
Seremos miles, crecemos en número, en solo un trueno ves horizontes. Seremos miles, más y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad, hasta que me convierta en rayos, en más y más allá.
Stop trying to make fetch happen. trying to make fetch it. Love it.
And sense to me. And just it for now. Again.